So Minecraft on the surface seems like one of the games that is pretty normal and pretty fun. But if you actually do a lot of exploring, you'll know that Minecraft houses some many deep secrets. Now the Nether is of course one of the scariest dimensions in Minecraft, with many different scary mobs that honestly want to kill you. But something that people don't pay attention to is the fact that soul sand is hiding a very scary and deadly secret. You see, when you first look at soul sand, you won't notice that there's anything crazy about the block. After all, the block just does look like any normal block that you see in a Minecraft game. However, as you zoom out from the block, you can start to realize that there are tiny faces on the blocks. And these tiny faces that you can see actually represent the screaming souls that are in the soul sand. And this is something that many Minecrafters don't even realize. So the mystery for now remains just exactly whose souls are trapped inside these blocks, and why on earth did Minecraft decide to add this crazy feature into the game? And is there possibly more that we don't know about this scary block that is called soul sand? So another Minecraft myth that is actually pretty scary is of course the scary myth of Herobrine. Now this is Minecraft's widely debated topic because many people don't know if he is actually real or not. And one of the scariest problems with Herobrine is that Mojang doesn't help us out either. You see, Mojang know that everyone loves Herobrine. So what they decided to do was, with every single update, they would have some text on screen that said Herobrine was removed, which meant that everyone was actually confused to whether Herobrine was actually in the game or he wasn't. Now some will continually state that Herobrine is just a myth, but of course we're never going to know if he was ever added into the game. But with all the screenshots and all the footage, some could argue that maybe he's just Minecraft's deepest, darkest secret. Now this next one is actually pretty insane. It's likely something that you've never heard of before. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Minecraft Farlands. Now you might never have heard of the Minecraft Farlands before, and that's okay. That's because the Minecraft Farlands weren't actually ever in Minecraft, or I guess you could say they weren't meant to be in Minecraft at all. The Minecraft Farlands actually were implemented through a glitch. Anytime a player went to the edge of the world, which was around 9 million blocks away, they were presented with this strange sort of world. Now till this day, there has been no real reason as to why this even occurred in the first place. But you're probably wondering, what's the dark secret about this? So the Minecraft Farlands are exceedingly rare, right? But some users have even discussed seeing a strange black figure at the top of the Minecraft Farlands. And this has been widely debated as one of Minecraft's greatest secrets. And until this day, many people still do not know what lurks between Minecraft's Farlands. The only way to have access to Minecraft Farlands is by downloading an old version of Minecraft and then walking for 9 million blocks. And that's something I would never advise you to do because we never know what you might find. This next secret is one that is way underground. Many people love digging around in Minecraft. Now these abandoned mineshafts are typically hard to find. That's because these mineshafts were abandoned, and that's where the scary part comes in. There are many scary reasons as to why these might have been abandoned. Many Minecrafters and many people have many different theories as to why people left these mineshafts, especially since in some of these mineshafts you can actually find some really interesting tools. So it's clear that the Minecrafters that left this mineshaft clearly were running away from something, and that's the point. Many have speculated that these people were running away from something like Herobrine, or that they were running away from some kind of spider creature. Now I'm not talking about Minecraft's beloved cave spider, I'm talking about something that's much more dangerous. And that's why mineshafts were abandoned and the villagers never returned. But I guess abandoned mineshafts are one of Minecraft's mysteries that we may never solve. Just make sure if you go down there you have enough torches, because you never know what you might find. The one Minecraft creature that honestly freaks me out, and this Minecraft creature is coming by no surprise, is of course the very famous Enderman. Now firstly, Endermen are creepy for obvious reasons. These guys are super tall, they're also super skinny, and they just have the most threatening aura in the game. I mean, unlike skeletons and zombies, if you stare at an Enderman, it literally tries to kill you. But the thing is, that's not the full story, is because they have the ability to teleport. No other mob in Minecraft has this ability, and there is also no other mob in Minecraft that has its own dimension, which means that these creatures are definitely important. Now here's where the darkness really starts to make sense, and this is a new theory that was shared on YouTube last year. So we all know that Endermites are these weird creatures in Minecraft. They're almost kind of like parasites, if you will. So this theory actually suggests that Endermans are actually humans, but these Endermites are actually parasites which infected the humans, turning them into the crazy creatures that we now see. So somehow, if we were able to remove the Endermites, maybe we could turn these Endermen back into humans. Now this theory is also supported by Mojang's official Minecraft book, in which they detail stuff about the Endermen and about Endermites. So we do know that these aggressive, tall-looking weird creatures definitely have a lot more than they're not telling us. And another crazy theory that does make sense is that these Endermen actually do resemble the very scary Slenderman. It might not have been intentional, but they definitely look very similar. And the Slenderman is much scarier than a Minecraft Enderman, but they both possess the same characteristics, with both being tall, skinny, scary-like creatures. And the Endermen are another Minecraft mystery that remains unsolved. Now, this next Minecraft secret is truly horrifying, and that's because nobody has solved this mystery ever. And I mean nobody. We all know in Minecraft that digging straight down is not something you want to do, but we know that people are never going to listen anyway. But it's not the bedrock that we're after. Here's what's hiding underneath. Once you mine the last block in Minecraft, what you're left with is something called the void. Now, the void is super scary because there's simply nothing there. There's no light, there's no sound. Now, what's crazy about the void is that many people have actually spotted creatures living underneath them, and many players have actually tried to venture out into the void using many different traps and many different means of travel. But the void remains Minecraft's darkest mystery. That's because the void hasn't changed since Minecraft has begun. It's just been this soulless pit of despair from which no player has ever returned. And what's even crazier about the void is that you can even die in the void even if you're in creative, which means you can never come back. So the void is one of Minecraft's darkest mystery that we will unfortunately never solve. Now, this next one is honestly hiding in plain sight. Now, remember how everyone loves the Nether? Well, I've honestly got some news for you. The Nether is not what you think. Now, of course, the Nether isn't going to be a pleasant sight by any means necessary. Some would describe the Nether as being the equivalent to hell in Minecraft. I mean, if you look up the definition of the word Nether, it actually says that it's hell. And the definition also says that it's a place of eternal suffering. Not only did we mention that the soul sands actually have people trapped inside the souls like before, we also have a place with no natural sunlight. Now, the crazy thing about this as well is that this is also all the way beneath the earth, which means it's actually pretty similar to the biblical hell. Now, whilst there is no devil in Minecraft, I'm pretty sure that if this wasn't called the Nether and it was called the hell dimension, you could argue that this actually looks pretty accurate, and that all these piglins that you see walking around are actually demons or servants of the devil. Not to mention all the fire around everywhere, and the only thing that's lighting it up is the lava. Now, here's your craziest secret that you might not know. Everybody knows that it's a bad idea to bring the bed to the Nether. That's because if you try to sleep, everybody knows that your bed blows up. What people don't know is how that actually works. You see, people think it's just a spontaneous combustion, but some Minecrafters think it's the devil that doesn't want you to sleep. You see, if this is actually hell, you're supposed to be tortured forever, meaning that there's got to be no escape from the apparent torture, which is why beds always blow up when you try to sleep. Now, you know those crazy things called ghasts, which make those really creepy sounds in Minecraft? Well, some people say that they're actually angels that have been trapped here, and that's why when they see you, they make that noise. And for the rest of the time, they're actually asleep because they don't want to be in hell. They're simply trying to close their eyes so that they can get out. But of course, as you know, in this world, there's no escape. The Nether is trapped underground, and of course, these new angels are completely trapped here forever, which makes the Nether a more terrifying place. So now this next one is truly unsettling. This is about Minecraft's most infamous mystery. You all might know Minecraft has a bunch of discs, but one of them is truly weird. So Disc 11 is one of the most mysterious and unique music discs in Minecraft that has sparked various theories and many different meanings about its origin. The disc's audio is creepy and unsettling, unlike other cheerful audio retro tracks found in Minecraft. I mean, why is this disc even in the game if it's so creepy? So the Disc 11 audio consists of heavy breathing, footsteps on stone, metallic clicking, paper rustling, and a loud distorted screech. Now, there are many strange theories about Disc 11. Some of them include Herobrine, the Warden, or they point towards an Enderman. Now, the disc most likely takes place in a cave based on the audio's output and the game features when the disc was added. And that's the main screech that we hear at the end of the disc. You see, many people debate on what that last screech is. Some people say there is a theory that it could be Herobrine, some people say it could be a dog, and some people say it could be the Warden, or a scratch on the disc, or even an Enderman. Now, an Enderman is the most likely source of this sound based on the sound. But the problem is, the Enderman was added a year after the disc was made. And this brings us to the question, what exactly is Disc 11? There is no real theory, there is no real concept. And so far, Disc 11 looks like it's going to remain Minecraft's greatest secret. Now, one Reddit user claimed to have solved this mystery. He said that Disc 11 happens during Disc 13, and the man in Disc 11 was just running from a creeper. Now, this theory is based on the fact that Disc 11's creator, C418, had allegedly dropped some secret hints about a caver and a creeper, and that he managed to put the secret pieces together.